Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, the tech channel, and the Furby has been the big gift of Christmas 2012, and the problem is it's got a little computer in it, and the guy does lock up sometimes. Generally, he does a high-pitched scream and then just locks up, and sometimes the eyes will just stay on and white, sometimes they'll go dark. You take the batteries out, you put them back in, it doesn't do any good. You think, oh man, this expensive toy, I gotta send it back to Hasbro, but no. Here's how you fix this. This has fixed it every time it's happened to us on this model Furby and on an older model Furby. So your Furby is basically locked up where he looks dead. What you have to do is take the cover off the bottom, take out all 4 batteries. The reason you're doing this is you want to let any static charge drain out of the system. Anything at all. It's sort of like when your cable modem or your router gets locked up, you got to unplug it, you got to leave it unplugged for a bit. So the juice can drain out of it, and so they recommend 60 seconds. This is what Hasbro says, is leave the batteries out for 60 seconds. I'm going to put mine back in here a little earlier so we don't have to sit through all of 60 seconds. Now, when I put the last battery in, the Furby will come back to life because this one isn't dead at the moment. So before I put that last one in, I'm going to show you the next step. So pretend I've put the last battery in, okay? And your Furby will still be dead. What you need to do then is to hit the reset button. And that is, I'll zoom in here because man, did they make it small. It is, that's as zoomy as I can get. All right. If you look around the plastic edge here, what you're looking for is this guy right here. It is a tiny little circle and a tiny little button inside. So you need to take a pen or something with a very small tip, put it in here, and hold it in for 2 or 3 seconds. Then when you pull the pen out, the Furby will jump back to life. Of course mine won't because I haven't got the last battery in, but it will look something like this. He starts out sleeping, but then he wakes back up and basically says, "Where was I?" Right. That's how you reset your Furby. The key is you got to take the battery out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, Furby. Okay. You got to take all the batteries out. Wait 60 seconds. Then put the batteries back in. Then hit that tiny little reset button. Hold it in for 2-3 seconds. When you pull the pen out of that, he should jump back to life. Those are your reset steps, so don't send the Furby back to the store. Reset him.